Hello, my darlings. Myself, even. Hello, myself. So, anyway, this video is going to be about the, INFJ personality type. Now, I did this personality test, and I came up with INFJ. And I was like, I guess so. I mean, I'm kind of an introvert. I mean, I am an introvert. Someone said, oh, I'm an omnivert once. And I was like, oh, that's quite interesting. But actually, that's just kind of like, I want to be really cool and I want to kind of come up with a new thing. I'm an introvert. Like, when I'm in the right setting, I can appear to be quite extroverted. But only if I have the right setting. And I need time to recharge. I need time for myself to recharge my batteries. Can you chuck me a hairband, please? Should be a couple on the table. Dankeschön. So, basically, I decided I'd look up some kind of YouTubes on INFJs, and apparently this is supposed to be like the most rarest personality type, right? And then like I'm looking through the comments section, and like every fucking Tom, Dick, and Harry in the comments section is now an INFJ, and I'm like, well, it's not a rare personality type if like literally every fucking person in the comments section is now suddenly an INFJ. Do you see what I mean? So it's like really quite bizarre. So then I started looking into it a little bit, and I was like, actually, these personality types are just whatever. They're like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, oh, I've got a personality type. I've got like an introverted type kind of personality. I was like, oh yeah, I kind of identify with that or whatever. But you could, essentially, if your mind is opened up to the possibility of being labelled, yeah, and you do a personality test, then all of a sudden, basically, what's going to happen is your mind is, you're going to be told something, and it can be told anything, and your mind is going to just identify with the parts that it says are correct. So it could come up with absolutely anything. And I think that the reason why this INFJ personality type appeals to so many people in the comment section, this is the rarest type of personality, remember, is that it kind of leads into this sort of idea that people in general don't really have a personality. And then they're told, hey, you're special. They kind of go, yeah, I am special. So it's sort of really disingenuous, I think, to like feed that into people's sort of narcissism, I suppose. I don't know if it's narcissism. I don't know if that definitely is part of narcissistic kind of complex of believing yourself to be like a grand planner. Like, I did it again. I did the test again, and I came up with an ENTJ. No, it was an EN, whatever. There's like 16 different word combinations, and it's all like introverted this, extroverted that, judgmental this, the commander this and commander that. And I was like, yeah, I mean, we all have, we're human beings, okay? And, okay, even if you've got brain damage, like me, even if you've got a little bit of, maybe some this syndrome that, or that complex this, and this psychological disaster that, and whatever. JJ Abrahams is invading my video. No lens flare. It's like a light that's shining on my face. Oh! So anyway, yeah. yeah, it kind of, I think it's really sort of, it just, if people are suffering and they're kind of feeling not very special, hey, guess what? You're not special. Like, you know, I think how we define being special is like, I've got, 60 million viewers, I've got 10 million viewers, or whatever. Like, I went to a competition and my arse got judged and I came out like, #1, baby, like, I've got the best arse in the world or something like that. And it's like, yeah, true, but you're still not special. Like, we're all special. We're all beautiful, lovely, beautiful, special people. Oh my God, my armpits are so hairy. Check it out. Maybe I should, like, dye my armpit hair, right? I don't think so. Anyway, what I wanted to say is, even though I've got INFJ personality type traits, like being introverted, like seeing a bigger picture. Like the other day, for example, I was just contemplating the yin and the yang, and then I looked at the Nintendo Switch, and like I realised that's one of the bases for their like whole concept of the Nintendo Switch. Like, you've got the way that it's set out, and on the box it's black and white, and these two controller bits. These two controller bits fit together to kind of form a yin and a yang. Do you see? And that is so kind of cool. That is just so Nintendo, isn't it? Like, to just bring in that kind of Nintendo philosophy of like yin and yang and this and that and the other. And it's so cool that they actually built it into the controller. Like, obviously this is not black and white, it's black. But if it, on the box, you've got the white, this would be a white button, and this would be a white pad and a black button. And then it would be yin and yang. We all have the ability to do that. We all do. To have we all have these personality traits. We all do. We're human beings. And unless you've got real, like, even if you do have brain damage, you're still going to have these personality traits. Like, we come, some of us may be a few slices, some of us may be a few slices short of a loaf, but most of us are born with a full loaf. And even then, even those of us who aren't, can still make a sandwich. And if you haven't seen my making a sandwich video, you must see my making a sandwich. I ate it for you. For myself, because I made it for myself, so I ate it for myself. But I made it for you because I wanted to share my sandwich recipe with you about how I make sandwiches. Anyway, this is Horseface Aria signing off. The Lannisters send their regards. Goodbye, 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 goodbye. Bye.